Before we get started, Antonio from Team Prototype and Roma AKA Keylow are doing robot requests / commissions. The invitation for their Discords and YouTube pages are down below. Thank you. Hello everyone, Galacticstorm here. Welcome to the show, and today we're going to be showing off the new version of Typhoon, and we're going to talk about the damage report from the last event, even though it was in January. I want to special thank MakerSpace for holding the event because it was pretty awesome, and I had a great time. When it came to my robot, I honestly had a lot of fun. I got 4th place from it, and I just, that's something I've never had when it comes to in real life competition. When it came to damage reports, well, honestly, nothing really broke except for the weapon motor. I didn't seal them up right, and every time that I got hit in with Mini Defiant or Automatizer, the wires would just snap. But I gave one of the motor weapons to Mini Defiant, and I repaired the other one, so we should be good to go. I didn't have any complaints with the, like I said, I didn't have any complaints with the chassis. It held up pretty well. The front was chewed up. That was the main complaint. But I would have to replace the whole chassis if it got chewed up too well. But that it did pretty well. The forks, 2 forks or 2 screws to the forks didn't work well, and it just kept on getting launched up in the air when getting hit with things like neon nitro or nitro neon. I apologize. It's been a while. The biggest complaint I've had with this thing is the weapon kept on flying off, even though I secured the the weapon tightly onto the motor. But I realized I had to use another part from my chassis, and then just put some epoxy, and we should be good to go. This new version was not made by Antonio from Team Prototype, even though I still have to thank him profusely for making this robot possible. This one was made by Roma AKA Keylow. He's known for his big wide vertical spinner known as Suboptimal, and for his undercutter that's an ant weight called We Up. So we talked for a bit, and I wanted to keep everything the same, except he made 2 adjustments. First off, everything is still the same within the internals. Everything still works. So I kept everything from the first Typhoon and put it into the next one. But the big difference is, instead of going from not worrying about the front anymore, I can now choose from 2 different parts. The first one is an anti-horizontal that can deal with wedges, horizontal bots. So that way I don't have to worry about prolonged punishment and just scrap the whole chassis. The other one is inspired by Phenomenal or Vorion from Dead Bone Robotics. They are a 30-pound robot from an HRL. So this one is to get under robots, launch them in the air, deal with wedge bots, or horizontal or for vertical spinners, and that lot. Everything else, like I said, it's the same, but I did add some zip ties onto the wiring, so that way it doesn't fly and it doesn't cut a wire while it does that. And there's more screws onto the side, so that way what happened the last time won't happen anymore. Other than that, everything should be good to go. I've tested it and it works, and it is going to be going to Williamsport, Pennsylvania for Sword for this weekend. I want to special thank Roma AKA Keylow and Antonio from Team Prototype. These guys, without them, I really wouldn't get into the real life combat robotics. So they do requests, commissions, and I've given them their Discord names down below, and their YouTube pages are down below too. So I hope you guys enjoy, and until then, so long everybody.